Honda Motor is Japan's third largest car and motorbike outfit.
Honda is not going to sell you this car.
And it could be dangerous.
जापान में बहुत लोगों के लिए ये एक आम दिन था। तारीख 17 नवंबर 1906। However, it was also the birth of Soichiro Honda, who would go on to change the world in more ways than one. Honda के पापा ब्लैकस्मिथ थे, जिनकी एक साइकिल रिपेयर की शॉप भी थी, और Honda की मम्मी वीवर का काम करते थे। Their family was very poor, and of Honda's 8 siblings, 5 of them died during childhood due to poor health. However, as Honda grew up, उसको टूल्स एंड मशीन में बहुत दिलचस्पी आने लगी, and was especially keen on learning how vehicles worked after he saw his first car, a Ford Model T. He chased after it, mesmerized by its design. वो याद और वो तेल की खुशबू उनके साथ हमेशा रहेंगी। Now around this time, bicycles were becoming very popular all over Japan. एंड कस्टमर्स की लाइन लगना चालू हो गई थी उनके पापा की दुकान के आगे। Honda spent a lot of time watching his dad work एंड फिर खुद से ही रिपेयर की प्रैक्टिस करना चालू कर देते थे। Honda even learned how to make his own toys from whatever materials he saw lying around. कुछ साल बाद Honda regularly अपने डैड की मदद करते थे शॉप में। However, when it came to academics learning, Honda did terribly in school. वो बस इंटरेस्टेड नहीं थे जो स्कूल सिखा रही थी। And he go back in his father's workshop instead. Since he lacked interest in school, his grades suffered. क्लास वाले ग्रेड्स देते थे रिपोर्ट कार्ड में जो बच्चों को पेरेंट्स को दिखाना होता था, who would then stamp a family seal on the report card to show they had seen it. Honda नहीं चाहते थे उनके पेरेंट्स को रिपोर्ट कार्ड देखे और निराश हो, so he decided to create a family seal using a scrap rubber bicycle ताकि टीचर्स सोचे कि उसके पेरेंट्स ने स्टैम्प किया, and it worked. In fact, it worked so well that बाकी क्लास के बच्चे भी जो डर रहे थे मार्क्स दिखाने में उनके पेरेंट्स को, वो उनके पास आए asking that if he could create family seals for them as well, so they didn't have to show their parents their report card. आखिर में Honda got caught, but his dad wasn't mad about that he had done it. उसके पापा इसलिए गुस्सा थे cause his work was been sloppy enough to found out. Despite not getting much of formal education, Honda के skills बहुत तेजी से improve हो रहे थे उसके पापा के शॉप में. He had a genuine fascination with machinery and engineering. जब Honda 11 साल के थे, he heard that a pilot named Art Smith was going to demonstrate aerobic capabilities of the biplane. तो उसने सोचा to borrow some money from the petty cash box, took one of the bicycles in his father's shop and rode for 20 kilometers to the military airfield to watch the show. जब वो पहुंचे तो उन्हें मालूम पड़ा कि उनके पास इतने पैसे नहीं है एडमिशन फी को कवर करने जितने, so he decided to climb up a tree and watch the demonstration. Honda को बहुत मजा आया and this only increased his love for machinery and invention. But जब वो घर गए, his father had discovered what had happened. Luckily, instead of getting angry, Honda's father was far more impressed at his son's determination and initiative. वो अंदर ही अंदर बहुत प्राउड फील कर रहे थे क्योंकि उनके बेटे को भी इंजीनियरिंग उतनी ही पसंद है जितनी उनको थी. So he let the incident pass. 1922 में स्कूल खत्म होने के बाद Honda spotted an advertisement in a newspaper for a car servicing company named Art Chokai. The ad said assistant wanted for auto repair shop in Tokyo. उसने सोचा अगर कंपनी एड्स रन करना अफोर्ड कर सकती है, maybe they would have spaces available for men like him wanting to get into the trade. 15 साल की उम्र में उन्होंने सोचा कि अब घर छोड़कर जॉब करने का टाइम आ गया है and headed to Tokyo. Going from a small village to the streets of Tokyo was an intense experience, but his hunch had been right. उन्हें जॉब मिल गई The Art of Chokai गैरेज में. Unfortunately, on his first day, he was given the job of cleaning up, scrubbing the dirty floors and preparing meals for the owner. In fact, he would often end up babysitting the owner's child. So जैसा उन्होंने सोचा था वैसा नहीं हो रहा था. Plus, apprentice at the same time weren't paid. So उन्हें बस छोटी सी आराम करने की जगह और थोड़ा सा खाना मिल रहा था. But soon after joining, an earthquake hit Tokyo, which caused many of the mechanics to have to leave work for a while to repair their homes. अब वो दुकान में स्टाफ की कमी हो गई and Honda finally got his chance. So, as he was asked to fill in the mechanic, बहुत मेहनत करने के बाद this role was made permanent. Honda was eager to learn and spend his days repairing cars and motorcycles. वो टाइम में बस अपर क्लास को ही ये करने की लिमिट्स थी. That Honda encountered a very wide range of vehicles from all different manufacturers. उसका नॉलेज और भी बढ़ा रहा था. Honda would always take a lot of care in examining each vehicle assigned to him, and उनके काम के ब्रेक में he would read whatever car related magazine he could get his hands on. Honda बस vehicles रिपेयर नहीं कर रहे थे, but designing spare parts as well. Honda बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे थे अपनी कंपनी के लिए. So one of the owner named Yuzo took it upon himself to educate Honda about the business side of the trade as well well as the technical side. Honda के आइडल मेंटर थे यूजो and it was him who introduced Honda to the world of motorsport. 1923 में यूजो अपनी खुद की रेस कार मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे थे and he asked Honda to help him out with building it. उनकी सेकंड डिजाइन which they named the Curtis 1924 की जापानीज मोटर कार चैंपियनशिप जीत गई. Honda was on the board of accompanying engineer and this victory at a young age, both winning the race and the thrill of helping to build something like this, ये ऐसी फीलिंग थी जो वो शायद कभी नहीं भूलेंगे and a feeling he would continue to chase. जब वो 20 साल के हुए, Honda was called up to fulfill his obligation in the military service. मेडिकल एग्जामिनेशन में पता चला कि वो कलर ब्लाइंड थे and उन्हें ड्यूटी से निकाल दिया. Shortly after this in 1928, his mentor, the owner of Art Chokai, presented him with an opportunity that he wanted Honda to set up his own branch of Art Chokai in Hamamatsu, एक जापानीज सिटी जो बहुत पास थी जब Honda पैदा हुए थे. Even Honda was still in his early 20s. It was a lot of responsibility to run his own auto repair shop, but he had clearly impressed his managers, and so Honda gladly accepted. Honda की ब्रांच स्लोली ग्रो हो रही थी स्टार्टिंग में, वो बस अकेले ही संभाल रहे थे. And when people brought their car in for the repair, some were put off by how young he seemed. उनको लगा कि Honda inexperienced होंगे, but he eventually managed to build up a good reputation in that area. 1930 के बीच में he had managed to hire a full team. Finally Honda अच्छे खासे पैसे कमा रहे थे खुद के लिए. He had worked his way up from an unpaid job looking after his boss baby and अभी अपनी खुद की successful auto repair shop चलाना. And as a rich young man, Honda was never shy about having a good time. There are many reports of him enjoying himself in the companies of lots of geishas, stories of him throwing parties and even dancing nude at his own wedding. Honda worked hard, but he partied even harder. कभी कभी जब वो रात में पीते थे तब वो रातें उतनी अच्छी नहीं जाती थी. And there was one incident when he was drunk and he accidentally knocked out a geisha. किस्मत से वो औरत बच गई by landing on some wire. Although they had to cut the electrical wires to save the woman. And उसका रिजल्ट था कि वो पूरे शहर में इलेक्ट्रिक सप्लाई चले गई थी. Honda also continued to enjoy racing. That would nearly end in a fatal disaster. 1936 में Honda का सीरियस कार क्रैश हो गया during the Japanese high speed rally. That forced him to quit racing completely. उन्होंने 3 महीने हॉस्पिटल में बिताए and had a permanent scar for the rest of his life. डॉक्टर्स ने बोला कि वो लकी थे जो बच गए. The incident was a wake-up call for Honda. Suddenly, having an influx of wealth had led him a bit of a playboy, daredevil lifestyle. But काफी close encounters के बाद उन्हें realize हुआ उन्हें सही में क्या चाहिए. He realized that even though his auto repair shop was doing well, वो satisfied नहीं थे car repair से बस. It was time for a new and a bigger challenge. Honda ने देखा कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में काफी पोटेंशियल है and asked Art Chokai if he could turn his auto repair shop he was running for them into a separate company where he would produce piston ring. बदकिस्मत से Art Chokai को ये बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आया. The business was doing well and making a lot of money, तो उन्हें कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं था उसे रोकने में and entering a whole new field, especially since producing their own car parts seemed like a lot of risk and more cost. फिर भी Honda अपने फैसले पे डटे रहे. वो और उनके दोस्त ने सोचा to go into the business together, setting up their own separate business called Tokai Sekai Heavy Industry. पहले Honda दिन में रिपेयर शॉप में काम करते थे and then spend his night working on his new car part. दोनों चीज साथ में करने से उन्हें काफी थकान लगती थी and he didn't get much sleep. He also took evening classes to improve his understanding of metals and alloys. And 2 सालों तक he worked tirelessly until he reached a new piston design breakthrough in 1939. ये पॉइंट में he turned over his duties at Art Chokai to his trainees and began to fully focus on his new manufacturing company. उन्होंने पिस्टन प्रोडक्शन को चालू किया and पहली बार बहुत सालों के बाद Honda को अच्छा लगा उनके काम करने में. But that excitement was short-lived as they were soon bombarded with manufacturing challenges. For example, उन्हें Toyota से ऑर्डर मिला but out of thousands of pistons they ordered from Honda's company, 15 पास हुए Toyota के high quality standards के सामने. It was a big setback, but Honda ने decide किया that he would go and visit universities and factories all over Japan to further understand the manufacturing process and develop his skills further. Eventually, उनके पास इतनी knowledge and skill आ गई that he was able to produce piston ring that passed Toyota's quality standard. And Honda ने उसको mass production कैसे करना है ये भी figure out कर लिया, which meant even unskilled laborers could produce them. इसका मतलब he was able to produce them in a bulk at a relatively low cost. Order बहुत तेजी से बढ़ रहे थे and since Honda couldn't keep up with the demand, उन्होंने factory खोली to mass produce the piston rings. Unfortunately, just as Honda's manufacturing business was really taking टेकिंग ऑफ जापान वॉर की तरफ जा रहा था। When Japan entered the World War II in 1941, many of Honda's male employees were called off for military services, leaving Honda's plant with lots of vacant positions. ये वॉर का मतलब सप्लाई शॉर्टेज भी था होंडा के लिए एंड होंडा हैड डिफिकल्टी सोर्सिंग मटेरियल। जब भी दुश्मन के प्लेन खाली फ्यूल के डब्बे फेंकते आसमान से, होंडा वुड टेल हिज एम्प्लॉइज टू लुक फॉर द फॉलन कैन्स एज दे कुड स्टिल बी यूज्ड फॉर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग। 1944 में ऐसा लग रहा था कि जापान वॉर हार जाएगा एंड व्हेन अ बॉम्ब वाज ड्रॉप्ड ऑन वन ऑफ द होंडा's फैक्ट्री, इट लुक लाइक ही वुड माइट लूज हिज बिजनेस। एक और एक दुर्घटना घटी। एक साल के बाद होंडा's other factory would be destroyed in an earthquake. It was soul destroying that what he had spent years building was quite literally turned to rubble. कंपनी पहले ही बहुत स्ट्रगल कर रही थी वॉर के कारण, but this was the final nail in the coffin for his company. He was going out of business. So होंडा ने सब बेच दिया जो भी बचा था मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में टोयोटा को। वॉर के कारण फ्यूल सप्लाई बहुत ही कम हो गया था एंड लोग मोस्टली बाइसिकल से आना जाना करते थे। People needed a way to get around easily and cheaply while being extremely fuel efficient. Honda के पास एक आइडिया था। He attached a small motor to his bike, which soon caught the attention of people all around the city. उनको लगा यही अच्छा सोल्यूशन रहेगा कंट्री के प्रॉब्लम के लिए। So Honda created the Honda Technical Research Institute in 1946 using the money he had left after selling his piston ring manufacturing business. इसका एक लौता पर्पस था कि मोटर बाइक्स को और अच्छा बनाना है। Using some surplus military engine, Honda had managed to obtain. He was able to successfully build working motorbikes that immediately become a hit in Japan. बहुत जल्दी ही उनको बहुत सारे ऑर्डर्स आने लगे एंड सारे इंजन खत्म हो गए। तो Honda ने खुद का इंजन बना लिया to be able to mass produce enough motorbike to fulfill the demand. Honda को और पैसे की जरूरत थी इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए। In the bleak economic condition following the war, investment was not easily available, but हमेशा की तरह होंडा ने एक रास्ता ढूंढ निकाला। He wrote letters to 18,000 bicycle shop owners across the country explaining his ideas and उनसे पूछा कि वो होंडा के नए मोटर बाइक डिजाइन में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहेंगे क्या। 3,000 wrote back to say they would invest in Honda's motorbike. तो अभी होंडा बिजनेस में वापस आ गए थे। Honda Motors Company was incorporated in 1948 to manufacture small capacity motorcycles with the goal of producing an affordable motorbike that would help Japanese people more easily to get around. Honda ने टीम अप कर लिया था उनके बिजनेस पार्टनर who provided not only additional investment for the company but also was a great business operator and strategist. Honda की पहली चलने वाली बाइक D टाइप की थी which stood for the dream. Although it was a bit too bulky and heavy, but Honda को जल्द ही सक्सेस मिली उनके नए मॉडल सुपर कप के आने के बाद which was lighter, smaller and safer. It was an immediate success and orders poured in from all over the country. Honda ने फिर अपना ध्यान US मार्केट में लगाया। 1960 के पहले the stereotype image of American motorcyclist was that of a rough, unruly and unsavory character. So इसको बदलने के लिए Honda ने एक बहुत सक्सेसफुल एड कैंपेन लॉन्च किया with the slogan "You meet the nicest people on Honda." Mixed with the more lightweight design, encouraged families and younger people to disassociate the motorcycle from previous stereotype, reach a whole new market with their motorbike. इसका रिजल्ट ये आया कि हर दो में से एक बाइक जो बिक रही थी पूरे यूएस में 1964 में वो Honda मोटरसाइकिल की थी। 1960 में Honda सबसे बड़ी मोटरसाइकिल कंपनी बन गई पूरे वर्ल्ड में, प्रोड्यूसिंग अबाउट मिलियन पर मंथ। In fact, Honda is still largest motorcycle producer to this day. Honda बस फाइनेंशियल सक्सेस नहीं है, वो रेसिंग सक्सेस भी है। 1966 में Honda Motors took home the constructor championship in all 5 motorcycle classes in the Grand Prix. ऐसी टीम जिसके पास सबसे ज्यादा पॉइंट्स है सीजन के एंड में। By this point, Honda bike had won pretty much all of the major racing titles there was to win. Honda motorbikes बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल बन गई थी, बट सोइचिरो होंडा का एक और ड्रीम था that he hadn't yet fulfilled. It was finally time for his biggest and most ambitious project to date. जब से उन्होंने पहली कार देखी थी बचपन में, Honda had wanted to produce his own. उनके आइडिया बहुत अच्छा लगता था कि ऐसी कार बनाए जो सब अफोर्ड कर सके. So almost everyone could experience having one. बट सब ने होंडा को बोला कि तुम पहले ही मोटर बाइक्स में सक्सेस मिल गई है, तो ही शुड स्टे एंड डू दैट ओनली एज देयर वाज सो मच मोर कंपटीशन इन द कार मार्केट, खासकर अमेरिका में जहाँ कार ब्रांड्स बहुत डोमिनेंट है। बट होंडा हमेशा से एक रिस्क टेकर रहे हैं and after feeling like he had conquered 2 wheels, he was ready to move on to 4. Honda Motor Company's first automobile attempt was actually T360 mini truck, which went on sale in 1963, but it wasn't popular and never sold very well. हमेशा की तरह Honda को जब भी सेटबैक आए ऐसे, इसका मतलब वो कोई नया रास्ता ढूंढेंगे. Now, in the early 70s, there was a growing environmental movement with more concern about the air quality and pollution. This resulted in the US cities introducing the Clean Air Act, which forced stricter regulation on vehicles. सारी कार ब्रांड्स ने बोल दिया कि रूल्स को लगाना इम्पॉसिबल है, लेकिन वहाँ होंडा ने बोला I will find a way and set about to build a new revolutionary engine that passed the new pollution test. It was called the Compound Vortex Control Combustion Engine, and वो बस environmental friendly नहीं था, but it also allowed people to travel further using less fuel. So while established forces in the American car market, Honda action लेने पे ध्यान दे रहे थे and साथ ही solution ढूंढने पर भी. Honda himself would later comment, जब भी कांग्रेस नो एमिशन स्टैंडर्ड पास करती है, we hire 50 more engineer and GM hire 50 more lawyer. 1972 में वो Honda Civic के साथ आया, which would be the first car to use the new CVCC engine. This energy efficient, compact and lightweight passenger car was the perfect answer to the oil crisis of 1973, where gas prices were so high. Honda Civic फ्यूल में लाइट थी, एमिशन में लो और बहुत रिलायबल भी थी. It was the perfect car at the perfect time. बहुत ही जल्द Honda Civic one of the most popular car बन गई पूरी दुनिया में. जब Honda Civic की सेल्स 1 million क्रॉस कर गई, Honda Motors introduced the Accord. This was the more upscale model intended to attract middle class driver looking to make great design with a practical price point. आउट मार्केटिंग के बाद Honda की एक रेपुटेशन बन गई थी रिलायबिलिटी की और सेल्स भी बढ़ रही थी, and Honda established itself as one of the leading car manufacturer. When the Accord proved to be popular, Honda ने लग्जरी कार मार्केट में भी एंटर किया by introducing the Acura brand to America in 1986. की सेल्स सबसे ज्यादा थी US and जापान मार्केट दोनों में. Honda now had a multiple different offering for different type of consumers, all of which were selling well. आखिरकार 1980 में Honda तीसरी सबसे बड़ी कार कंपनी बन गई पूरी दुनिया में.